The automotive world rarely witnesses a complete redemption story like the second-generation Porsche Panamera. Revealed on June 28, 2016 at a special event in Berlin, Germany, the 971 generation emerged as Porsche's answer to critics who questioned whether the brand could build a true four-door sports car. This wasn't just an evolution, it was a revolution in luxury performance sedan design. When you first encounter the 971 Panamera, the transformation from its predecessor becomes immediately apparent. Codenamed 971, it is 35 mm longer, 5 mm wider and 5 mm taller than the first-generation Panamera, with a 30 mm longer wheelbase. But these numbers tell only part of the story. The designers achieved what seemed impossible. They eliminated the controversial humpback profile that plagued the original while creating a silhouette that's unmistakably Porsche. The foundation of this transformation lies in Porsche's revolutionary MSB platform, the Modular Standard Platform. This architecture fundamentally changed how the Panamera drove and felt. By repositioning the engine further back in the chassis, reducing weight, and increasing structural rigidity, Porsche gave the second-generation Panamera a much more balanced, sports car-like character. This platform wasn't just about the Panamera, it would underpin future Volkswagen Group luxury vehicles, making the 971 a technological flagship for the entire consortium. Let's talk about the exterior design philosophy. It looked like a stretched 911 model, but with the engine in the front. The 4 LED headlights fitted as standard were one of the key design elements that made the car attractive. The sport design front end, which was optional on early models, later became standard equipment on facelift versions. The rear design introduced a continuous light strip that would become a Porsche signature, running seamlessly across the trunk lid with adaptive LED technology. One of the most impressive engineering features is the active aerodynamic system. The angle of the roof spoiler is set in 3 stages depending on the driving situation and selected vehicle settings, and generates an additional downforce of up to 50 kilograms on the rear axle. Up to a speed of 170 kilometers per hour, the aerodynamic guide element stays in its retracted position with an angle of -7 degrees, optimizing fuel consumption when maximum downforce isn't needed. Step inside the 971, and you're greeted by a cockpit that represents Porsche's vision of the digital future while respecting its analog heritage. The dashboard featured an analog tachometer in the middle, a tribute to the Porsche 356. On the sides, 2 7-inch TFT screens could show various information about the car, board computer, navigation, etc. The centerpiece is a 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment unit that integrates seamlessly into the dashboard architecture. The interior technology story has an interesting twist. The Porsche marketing department said that its users are mostly iPhone users, so they matched it only with Apple CarPlay. The Android phone users had to download a special Porsche app that could work with the unit. This decision reflected Porsche's understanding of their customer base, though Android Auto compatibility would eventually arrive in later updates. Now let's explore the heart of the matter, the powertrains. The 971 generation marked a significant shift in Porsche's engine philosophy. The Panamera 4S was powered by a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6, replacing the naturally aspirated V8 of the previous generation, delivering improved efficiency without sacrificing performance. This engine produced 440 horsepower and could propel the 4S from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 4.0 seconds. For those seeking ultimate performance, the Panamera Turbo gets a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 with 550 horsepower. The new 4.0-liter twin-turbo engine offered 30 horsepower more than its predecessor, despite having a smaller displacement. This engine architecture would prove remarkably versatile across the Volkswagen Group, with different outputs ranging from 331 kilowatts in the Audi S6 to 478 kilowatts in the Lamborghini Urus SUV. The GTS model deserves special attention. The 971 GTS has a heavily detuned 4.0 V8 biturbo engine. It is detuned by 66 kilowatts compared to the same engine in the Panamera Turbo and has a whopping 140 kilowatts less than the similar engine has when installed in the Lamborghini SUV. The GTS engine has a lot of potential for those interested in aftermarket tuning. The sports chassis of the GTS models is 0.4-inch/10 mm lower, and the PSM Porsche Active Suspension Management has sportier calibration. Porsche's commitment to electrification became evident with the introduction of hybrid variants. In March 2017, Porsche unveiled the Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid, a plug-in hybrid for the 2018 model year. The Turbo SE Hybrid received the 4.0L V8 engine from the Panamera Turbo, but is also paired with an electric motor. Total system power is 680 horsepower, which makes it the third most powerful Porsche ever, after the 918 Spyder and 991 GT2 RS. The weight implications of hybridization are substantial. The Panamera 4e Hybrid is 300 kilograms heavier than the Panamera 4S with the same engine, gearbox, and drive layout. The Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid is 140 kilograms heavier than the Panamera 4e Hybrid. The Panamera Turbo S Hybrid Executive is a whopping 600 kg heavier than the basic Panamera. Transmission technology plays a crucial role in the 971's performance. The PDK dual-clutch transmission, now in its 7-speed configuration, delivers lightning-fast shifts that enhance both performance and efficiency. The 7-speed PDK, dual-clutch, automatic transmission was fitted as standard on most models, providing seamless power delivery whether you're cruising on the Autobahn or attacking a mountain pass. The chassis technology in the 971 represents some of the most advanced systems ever fitted to a production sedan. The new PDCC Porsche Dynamic Chassis controls Sport and PTV plus Porsche Torque Vectoring plus enhanced driving dynamics and stability. The active anti-roll stabilization system is now electromechanical. The earlier hydraulic system required a permanently powered pump and therefore used more energy than does the new electromechanical solution, which is active only when needed. Electric system is also faster. Rear-wheel steering emerged as a game-changing technology for the 971. For the 971 generation Panamera, the rear axle steering was made available. When specified with this 4WS system, the Panamera is upgraded with a 48-volt electrical architecture. An innovative software connects all chassis systems, including the optional 3-chamber air suspension, and adjusts the car to road conditions and driver input permanently. In 2017, Porsche expanded the lineup with the Sport Turismo, a shooting brake variant that challenged conventional luxury car segmentation. The new body style is the station wagon called Sport Turismo. This wasn't just about adding cargo space, it was about creating a more practical Porsche without sacrificing the brand's performance DNA. The Sport Turismo featured increased rear headroom and a more versatile cargo area while maintaining the sedan's dynamic capabilities. The 2020 model year brought significant updates to keep the 971 competitive. For the 2020 model, the Panamera featured a redesigned front fascia with a different bumper and lower apron. The previously optional sport design front end was featured as standard on the facelift version. In the back, the revamped light strip ran seamlessly over the trunk lid, with an adapted contour and new LED taillights were installed. The 3-piece retractable wing was kept. Technology updates for the refreshed model included enhanced connectivity features. It featured the improved voice pilot, online voice control, and wireless Apple CarPlay, addressing customer demands for more seamless smartphone integration. The infotainment system continued to evolve, with over-the-air updates becoming available for certain functions. The driving experience of the 971 Panamera transcends mere numbers and specifications. Even more than its predecessor, and unlike any other luxury sedan on the market, the Panamera seems to shrink from behind the steering wheel. It is extremely responsive, there is virtually no body roll, and this sedan sucks up the miles with incredible ease. It's slightly lighter than before, despite much added content, and that's thanks to a new body and structure that's strong on aluminum. Production logistics for the 971 marked a significant change from its predecessor. While the Panamera 970 bodies were manufactured and painted at the Volkswagen factory in Hanover, the Panamera 971 is fully produced at the factory in Leipzig. This consolidation allowed Porsche to maintain tighter quality control and implement more efficient production processes. Customization options for the 971 Panamera reflect Porsche's commitment to personalization. Beyond the standard color palette, customers could specify virtually any paint color through Porsche's Paint to Sample program. Interior options ranged from different leather grades to exotic wood trims and carbon fiber accents. The GTS models are equipped with 20-inch Panamera design wheels, black exterior trim and black Alcantara interior. With the optional GTS interior package, various design elements are customized, such as the rev counter, seams, and the stitched GTS logos in contrasting carmine red or crayon. The Sport Chrono package deserves special mention as it fundamentally transforms the driving experience. There is a 3-spoke steering wheel with paddle shifters, and when the owner specifies the Sport Chrono package, there is a separate switch on the wheel that triggers an aggressive vehicle configuration. Sport Chrono also comes with the obtrusive stopwatch atop the dashboard. This system provides multiple driving modes and includes launch control for maximum acceleration performance. Looking at market positioning, the 971 Panamera competed in an increasingly crowded luxury performance sedan segment. Yet it carved out a unique niche by offering genuine sports car dynamics in a practical 4-door package. Early 2017 to 2018 Panamera models now represent the most affordable entry point into the 971 generation. Base Panamera, Panamera 4, and some 4S examples with higher mileage are commonly available in the $30,000 to $50,000 range. These cars offer exceptional value given their original 6-figure MSRP, modern technology, and strong performance. Environmental considerations played an increasing role in the 971's development lifecycle. The diesel variants, initially planned for broader distribution, faced challenges in the wake of emissions scandals. The 971 generation Panamera was available only with V8 diesel and for a very short time. In spring of 2017, the Sport Turismo 4S diesel was advertised to be launched by the end of the year, but before the series production started, it was decided to drop diesel engines for all Porsche models. V8 diesel-engine Sport Turismo press cars were made, but no production cars. The breadth of the 971 lineup by its final years was remarkable. Models stayed the same, but now all variants are available as regular, executive or Sport Turismo body styles. If you are keeping count, that means you can currently choose from 21 unique Porsche Panamera models in a dealership. This extensive range ensured there was a Panamera for virtually every luxury performance buyer's needs. Safety technology in the 971 represented the cutting edge of driver assistance systems. The Porsche Panamera 971 can watch and pamper the driver with an available suite of assistance systems, including a stop-and-go functionality for traffic jams, a night vision system, and advanced connectivity. These systems could be configured to provide varying levels of intervention, from subtle warnings to active collision avoidance. The 971's influence extends beyond its own model line. The MSB platform architecture and many of its technologies would influence future Porsche models and other Volkswagen Group luxury vehicles. The lessons learned from integrating high-performance hybrid systems would prove invaluable as Porsche moved toward an increasingly electrified future. As we reflect on the 971 generation's legacy, it's clear this was the Panamera that finally fulfilled the original vision. The second-generation Panamera transformed the model from an ambitious experiment into a fully realized Porsche flagship. It successfully blended luxury, performance, practicality, and cutting-edge technology, while also laying the groundwork for Porsche's transition toward electrified performance. For enthusiasts and buyers alike, the 971 stands as the generation where the Panamera truly came into its own. The Porsche Panamera 971 represents more than just a successful product. It's a statement about what's possible when engineering excellence meets uncompromising design vision. From its revolutionary platform architecture to its sophisticated hybrid powertrains, from its driver-focused dynamics to its luxury appointments, the 971 proved that a 4-door Porsche could be every bit as thrilling as its 2-door siblings. It didn't just compete in the luxury sedan segment, it redefined what buyers could expect from a performance 4-door. As Porsche continues its journey toward electrification, The 971 Panamera will be remembered as the generation that proved a sports car doesn't need to sacrifice doors to deliver driving excellence.